From systems to individuals, the Advocates for Human Rights works to change laws to protect women internationally and in Minnesota, and to protect and empower individual women who are facing unimaginable circumstances. Locally and internationally, many women are in harmful situations, from domestic violence, sex trafficking, torture, and fear of other forms of persecution.
I think we make a difference for women around the world in two ways. First, we advocate for changes to laws so governments are actually recognizing women's human rights. And the second way that we support women around the world is to provide our technical assistance, our tools, our expertise to organizations that are actually in other communities and other countries. And so we're supporting them who are providing direct services to women.
The Advocates' mission, which is really creating both safety and opportunity for refugees and immigrants.
The gender cases that I've worked on have involved female genital mutilation, both working with women who are victims of that and also helping prevent them and maybe a daughter from having that awful experience.
I strongly believe that when you educate a woman, you educate the whole world, you educate a whole village. Women transform lives.
Since 1999, the Advocates School provides a free education for low-income children who would otherwise work as child laborers. Approximately 1.6 million Nepali children work in brickyards, carpet factories, and quarries, and others in agricultural and domestic work. They are vulnerable to being trafficked to India for sex or labor, particularly since the earthquakes in 2015. The Advocates provides 353 students in grades pre-K through 10th grade a brighter future. From the beginning, the Advocates required that the curriculum include human rights and that at least 50% of the students are girls. One of those girls is Parvati. In her final year at the school, Parvati earned distinction by achieving the highest score in the district on the National Standardized Test for 10th grade graduates. The district includes all of Kathmandu. Parvati is well on her way to fulfilling her dreams.
I'll never forget when I exited an interview in one of these countries in Montenegro, and I said to our partner, I said, wow, I cannot believe that this is how judges are responding to domestic violence cases. This is awful. This is unbelievable. And she looked at me, she said, it's really good that you are here. We know this and we see this every day, but when we tell our government, they just say we're crazy. But for you guys to come in as independent outsiders and see this and document it, it really becomes a tool for us.
Despite the existence of this law, despite the great intentions of both lawmakers, judges, prosecutors, and lawyers, if something isn't used, it doesn't really mean anything.
All governments have the responsibility, both morally and legally, to prevent gender discrimination and to prosecute domestic violence. But we know that too often, all too often, governments fail to meet those responsibilities. The women's program of the Advocates for Human Rights is relentless in ensuring that women's rights are protected and holding governments accountable to meet their responsibilities.
I'm nothing alone. I cannot do anything other than posting on Facebook or Twitter. But here I feel like I'm a part of a large family doing great things and dedicating themselves to cause to just cause of other people.
There was nothing more important to me than coming here and feeling like I had a second home. The attorneys that I met here treated me like their sister, their friend. I could confide in them, I could go to them, I could cry to them. And there's nothing that meant more to me than knowing that my family was way back in Africa and I had a new home and new people that I could count on. The pro bono attorneys that are out there, that are doing the work that they do, have no idea what they do to the clients that they meet. You take a case, you finish the case, and you move on, but you live with us for the rest of our lives. Thank you on behalf of all the clients that you have represented. Thank you for the future clients that you're going to take. Thank you for dignifying our human souls.